I'm at a place called Burnthall. It's a ringwork. It's in Suffolk. There's very few ringworks in Suffolk. They are quite rare in the UK. There's only about 200 examples left. They're a type of fortification, possibly built by the Normans, although they did appear in Europe. They differ to Motte and Baileys in the fact that they don't have the motte, and this is more like just the bailey on its own. They are circular in fortification. The Danish did build a fortification similar to this, circular with sort of 4 exits. This one's in a field. There are footpaths coming past and there is a notice board, so I think it's free to visit. There's nothing that says keep out or anything. It is overgrown, but not overly so. As you can see, it's got banks with ditches. I did go to another ringwork the other day, one of the 7 ringworks of Northampton. I did do a little video, but I spoke to the owner. He asked me not to upload it because it's in his garden, so he had concerns about people traipsing through his garden, which is fair enough. I haven't uploaded it. He may give me permission at some point to upload it. As you can see, we're on a floodplain here, and there is a river there. There's no church, apart from the one over in the village, which is, I think, just over in that direction. Because I normally say, find the church, find the castle. As I say, this is in a floodplain. That's not water over there, that's something covering crops, that light area. But there is a river that goes around, so that would have provided some protection. Also, it would have given them water. Most people think castles are built on hills for defence, but not all of them. One of the most important things you need in a castle is water to survive. Without water, you're not going to survive. You can build, dig wells and so on, but you've got to be guaranteed a water source. There's evidence of a lot of flint round here. That was one of the primary building materials in East Anglia. Not sure I can get through that area there. It's very boggy underfoot here. Don't think I'll be able to get around that way, so I'll go around this way. As you can see, this is quite a steep bank and ditch. It is raised on that, my left side. You would have had a palisade up there as well, a wooden wall. So you would have been slightly higher up. There's more flint there. You would have been slightly higher up than that side there if you were attacked. Let's go back up this side, because I can't get through there. Yeah, this is called a Platation, so I'm not quite sure if it's who it's managed by. There is evidence of sheep in the fields around. Normally sheep are really good for keeping these things clear. There's plenty of areas of it that you can't actually get round or see. But there's enough of it that you can get the idea of scale of the place. I believe this was the sort of local centre of the manor around here, so that's probably why it was here. I mean, inside here, this is a very large area. You can accommodate the hall for the lord to live in, with his knights and his entourage, stables for his horses, for his cavalry, to patrol the local area. The Fens were a hotbed of rebellion after the Norman invasion. Hereward the Wake was active in this sort of area. Obviously the Fens were drained by the Dutch in the 1800s, so this would have been a lot more boggy round here, a lot more fenland, a lot more waterlogged. You wouldn't have been able to move around as much or get around. You'd have had to rely on high land, the high areas of the roads and so on. Using old ancient trackways and Roman roads. So if this was any sort of, although this is a floodplain, if there was any sort of high areas around here you could get around, this would be an ideal place. Oh, getting caught up in a tree. Yeah, this is my first on a little list of places to visit today. Obviously this is not everybody's idea of a castle. It's just a field, as some people call them, but it's quite interesting for me. I've got 5 on my list today. I know 3 of them are might have access issues, but we'll see what we can see. The ditch on this side is a little less pronounced. There's a little bridge over there, that's more modern by the look of it. There is a footpath that goes past there, but this is heavily waterlogged around here. This is where the entrance was, but it has sort of either been ploughed away or subsided on this side. But that is a ringwork at Burnthall.